Hey, welcome back everybody to our Ironman progression series. Today we are going to start smithing. We're going to take the minecart from Varrock into Keldagrim, where we are going to find the Blast Furnace minigame. And just to the left over here we have Ordan. He's going to sell us some iron, copper, tin, and we're also going to be buying a bunch of coal. To use the blast furnace, first you pay the foreman 2500 GP for every 10 minutes of use, if you're below level 60 smithing. As well, you need to keep the coffer full of GP to pay the dwarves that are working the machine for you. After that, we just put all of our ores on the conveyor belt and pick up our bars using a bucket of water or ice gloves. Bank, and then repeat. And after about 20 minutes, we have processed all 250 of our copper and tin to make a bunch of bronze bars, about 250 of them. And we're just going to use those at the anvil in Varrock and turn them into items. And with those 250 bars, we were able to get up to level 20 smithing. Now we can go back and start processing iron. From levels 20 to 25, we were able to make about 500 iron bars. And after processing all those iron bars into items, we were able to get level 39 smithing from that. On World 302, where all the strength pumpers are here at the Blast Furnace, there's these two pipes that keep breaking over and over again, and every time you repair them, you get 50 crafting XP. It's free, it requires level 30 crafting to be able to repair them, and it's really good XP. However, though, sometimes it can get a little bit busy, and you might only be able to get one of the repairs, but it's still like decent XP. But if more than two people are there, it's just not viable. And then same thing with the steel bars. From level 40 to 41, we made about 1,000 bars, and then we're just going to go ahead and process those into items. Here is level 45. And then level 50. We can now smelt mithril. Alright, with all those steel bars, we were able to get to level 52 smithing. Now with all these items that we've made, we are going to do the quest Sleeping Giants and unlock the Giants Foundry. Similarly to the mini-quest for Veil Totems, it's basically a tutorial to the minigame you unlock after completion. First, you add all of your metals to the crucible and set the mold for the sword. Then, you use the giant-sized blacksmithing machinery to forge the sword. The 3 bars at the top there is a blue one, which is the quality of the sword, which reflects your reward level. Making mistakes during the minigame reduce your quality score. The middle bar is your heat level you need to manage, so your sword is the correct temperature for each machine. The bottom bar is your progress level, and you can see as you progress your arrow is in a different color. Red means use the hammer, which will reduce your heat, so you need to add more heat before using it. Yellow is the grinder, which generates heat, so you want to start that stage where your heat level is at the lower side of the yellow. And the green is the polisher, and it also reduces your heat level, so you need to dunk your sword in the lava a few more times to finish that. After pouring, your heart and soul into the blade to be perfect. You hand it back to Kovac, and he rewards you with GP and XP, which is tied directly to the quality level of your sword. And then here's level 55 for our first 10 swords. And then here is level 60, 31 swords in. Here's level 65. And shout out to these guys, Melvor Min and Melvor Max, couple cool guys, cheering me on. Let's go. Another trip back to the blast furnace. We made 480 of both steel and mithril bars. Now time to process those guys into items. We were able to get up to 66 smithing with those, and we made about 150 of both steel and mithril two-handers, and we made sure to make some mithril grapples for some achievement diaries later on. Nice. After 91 swords made, we have finally used up all of our ores and bars and items that we smithed, and we are able to buy the Colossal Blade. It is a two-handed sword that does increase damage depending on the size of the creature you're killing. Bigger enemies take additional damage. And here is level 70 smithing. That is the requirement for the quest cape. So that is amazing. Out of the way. Thank you everybody for watching. We got level 1 through 70 smithing before we touched mining. We started with about 500 KGP and we ended at about 850 KGP. Made a sweet profit of 350k as well as our new sword. Please like and subscribe for more content. See ya!